Welcome back, honorable members. As Deputy Government Leader.
Good afternoon, Right Honorable Speaker. I want to guide that we start with questions for oral reply. We start with questions going to the Ministry of Local Government, Unity and Culture, from question 130. Thank you.
Thank you. You said 130.
Yes, Right Honorable Speaker, 130.
Okay. Honorable members, we now go to question 130, and that is coming from Zomba Chisi. Zomba Chisi, I've called for Zomba Chisi.
Zomba Chisi is there.
We start with questions by Zomba Chisi, question 130.
Yeah, good afternoon, Right Honorable Speaker. I wish to confirm that the question that is appearing on the order paper today, question 130, is indeed coming from the people of Zomba Chisi, particularly the people of Group Village Headman Katebwe in Matia Ward. I thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, Madam.
Zomba Chisi, Honorable Minister of Local Government and Leader of the House.
Right Honorable Speaker, through you, let me thank the Honorable Member for Zomba Chisi. The Honorable Member would like to ask the Minister of Local Government, Unity and Culture, I'd like to ask if the Ministry could consider construction of markets. These are from the following trading centers: Makawa, Matia, Havala, this is that these are fast-growing trading centers, and they are now offering economic activities across the surrounding communities. Madam Speaker, through you, let me appreciate the Honorable Member for Zomba Chisi, and indeed to agree with the Honorable Member that in his constituency, the following trade centers are fast growing and quite a number of economic activities are happening. And indeed, at Makawa, Matia, and Havala, there is a need for provision of market shelters, which will give a conducive environment to the people surrounding there to transact their economical activities. I would like to assure the Honorable Member that my ministry will work with the District Council in Zomba to, first of all, to prioritize these particular trading centers, and secondly, that from my ministry, we should look for resources to support construction of markets at Makawa, Matia, and Haval. But I would be honest and say that we'll be able to start with one, not all the three. I thank you so much, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Urumpi West. Sorry, the owner of the question.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, and I would like through you to appreciate the response that the Honorable Minister of Local Government, who is also Leader of the House, has provided, and to appreciate the fact that the Ministry will indeed come in to prioritize these trading centers. And I wanted just to put it on record that if he is to prioritize out of the three, then we should go for Matia Trading Center. And just also to appreciate that GC Island, for the first time, Right Honorable Speaker, has electricity. We have solar electricity through government. Thank you very much. Through the donation from UNDP, that almost each and every village on East Island now, the 6,700 people have access to electricity from solar, which is able actually to take maize meals. And that we appreciate. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Zomba Chisi. Honorable Minister.
Right Honorable, my dear brother from Zombachisi did not actually ask for a supplementary question, but it was actually a guidance. He said that when the ministry would be prioritizing, because I did say that we'll prioritize one first, among the three that I mentioned, Makawa, Matia, and Havala, so his guidance was, would you start with Matia? So we have taken note, but also to appreciate that he's able to appreciate the efforts of government in providing solar electricity at Chisi Island. One thing I've liked is that this initiative can actually help people with maize meals. Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Rumpi West and then Rumpi Central.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, Madam, for recognizing the people of Rumpi West and the Paramount Chief Chikura Maembe and the yet to be installed STA Kazamawe, Katumbi, Zorokere, Chief Pofia, and others. What is the current policy of government for a constituency to benefit markets directly from your ministry, not necessarily from the council per se, considering the redemarcation of constituencies currently, which have rendered some trading centers to be outside the constituency, hence a requirement of creation of new rural growth centers which would have markets either at Machanda or Bwanyonga in Hewe or Mazisi or Kampenda. What is your policy currently looking at the new demarcation of constituencies has rendered these trading, the Borero Trading Center to be outside the constituency. Hence the people of Rumpi West, they don't have a trading center now, a rural growth center now. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Local Government and Leader of the House.
Right, Honorable, maybe I would want him to come again on one issue. Did you say Borero is now outside your constituency? The famous Borero? Thank you. And right, Honorable Speaker, through you, let me thank the people of Rumpi West for the question regarding what policy does the ministry have when they would like to construct a market directly with support from the Ministry of Local Government Unity and Culture. In the first place, whether a market is done by the district council or indeed support directly from the Ministry of Local Government head office, the policy is the same. The first thing that must happen is that all developments, major developments that we must undertake in our constituencies must fall within the district development profile. the plan which guides all of us in terms of development across the country. When we talk about prioritization of projects, we simply mean those plans must be a priority of that particular council. And members of parliament are members of the council, and for that reason, they have all the rights to actually point out what are priorities. But in particular, trading centers like Mazisi, Manjacha, and you also mentioned another name, currently, we are not aware whether this is under the district profile, but considering how much this is growing, I was there a few weeks ago. Indeed, there is need for a proper market. However, if it is not a priority yet, could we, and this is a supplementary question, meaning that it could be or it is not, but I'm not aware, then when that is provided as a priority for the council, the ministry will look for funds to support Mazisi, more especially Mazisi. And the people of Mazisi can, let's be assured, through their member of parliament who is currently representing them, that there is indeed an answer for them for a market. I thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Leader, Rumpi Central.
Yeah, thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker, for granting an opportunity to people of Rumpi Central to ask a supplementary question. My question to the Honorable Minister of Local Government is to ask what it takes for the government to allow a district to benefit a market. I have in mind the Rumpi Boma, which for a long time has not benefited one. The makeshift market which is there, it does not fit a district like Rumpi. So what does it take for a district to actually benefit a proper market? I thank you.
Rumpi Central, Honorable Minister of Local Government and Leader of the House.
Right Honorable Speaker, let me thank the people of Rumpi Central. This question particularly addresses the need for all district headquarters, popularly known as the Boma, to have a proper market. And his question, therefore, is to ask the ministry a policy which allows a Boma to have a proper market. Right Honorable Speaker, I want to agree with the Honorable Member for Rumpi Central. This is now a question regarding a district. If you go at Rumpi Central, there is no proper market. In fact, even the hospital which is there, it's an old hospital. There is need for government to come in and support the people of Rumpi. You might have seen, Right Honorable Speaker, that in the budget there is a provision to construct a hospital. This question is not about a hospital, but it's trying to show the need for the people of Rumpi to benefit just as any other district is benefiting. For a market, I can assure the Honorable Member that the Ministry of Local Government, Union and Culture has prioritized Rumpi to benefit from a market. We actually going to do the market either from this year or next year, but that market is there and it's going to be a modern market at Rumpi Boma. If you go at Rumpi Boma now, you would find out that there is a challenge of space, and we currently were talking to our colleagues from the prison department, and the Minister of Lands have been engaged, so that there must be some issues to talk with the land, which we can be able to negotiate. But however, I can be able to indicate to you that we are going to construct a modern market at Rumpi Boma, just as we are going to construct a modern market, a modern hospital, which is already in the budget coming from this year. Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Where do we go next, Honorable Deputy Leader? Oh yes, is it Chiradzuru East? You have a point of order? Okay, I'll give you immediately after the direction from the Minister. Okay, can you try, Honorable Minister?
Right Honorable Speaker, I want to get that now we tackle question 139, going to Ministry of Lands.
Thank you.
After that, we'll go to Ministry of Information. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Honorable Member for Chiradzuru East, you said you have a point of order.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for recognizing the people of Chiradzuru East on a point of order. Is it in order for the Minister of Local Government to come here and tell us about the modern markets without telling us the punitive measures his ministry is going to take for the people that are not participating, that are not attending, that are not trading within the markets? Because when we go around them all over, people are refusing to go into the markets. So the ministry hasn't come up with any policy, any punitive measures for the people that are trading outside these so-called modern markets. Is it in order, Madam Speaker?
Thank you, Honorable Member for Chiradzuru East. Honorable Minister of Local Government.
But he has asked me.
I know it. Whether it's a point of order for
Language
me
is
to
southwest. There was a time people were looking for punitive measures all their life. This government doesn't look at punitive measures. This government discusses with people. For instance, if you go to Blantyre district, especially the Mpemba side, we are doing a market at Mpemba. We are now discussing with the people to move from the streets and come into the market. If you are looking for punitive measures, that's the old way of engaging people. People must not be punished. We must discuss with the people. Let me tell you what we have done. If you go at Ncheu, Tsangano, we discussed with the people. They must move out of the roads. And they told us, can you do something along the road, but not very far? Tsangano now is beautiful. And you go just a few kilometers, there you find the same thing. Go at Lunzu, we have done the same. Now, Kampepuza, we have done the same. So we should not punish people, but we should provide services for the people to align and market. So, Right Honorable Speaker, what we have done at the Kampepuza, what we have done at Tsangano, what we have done at the Lunzu, who do the same at Jenda, who do the same at Chitakale, who do the same across the country. But we will not punish people the way DPP wants us to punish people. There's no way DPP should ask us to punish people when we should sit down with people, talk with people, align, contact and dialogue. Allow us to discuss. Let us discuss with the people. Let us not punish people. So my dear brother from Chiradzuru East, not the MCP you see today. No punishment to the people. We will discuss. Mbulumbu's market, which we built, and maybe you started it, now it doesn't matter. Namitambo market in Chiradzuru, we are going to discuss with the people of Namitambo, we will discuss with the people at Mbulumbuzi to come. But let us not punish people. We will never punish people. We don't want to punish people. Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker.
very much. The only one I have on my screen which has got a point of order is Chiradzulu East. Sorry? Yes, Chiradzulu East, you are rising on the same matter? You want correction? Okay. Sorry, the leader of opposition,
Madam Speaker,
honorable member for Chiradzulu East, your leader is rising. Let me give the chance to your leader.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, Madam. I would like to correct the situation. The leader of the House should remember that I was the Minister of Local Government for 5 years. 5 years. And we are the ones who started the clearing the places, the removing of the vendors, and all the things that we did, including the places he's mentioning at Sangano and all that. I started it. The DPP started it. This is true. It is known. Thank you.
Thank you, honorable leader of opposition. Yeah. Yes, leader.
Right Honorable Speaker, even some of his fellow MPs that side are laughing at him. Leader, I respect you. Leader, I respect you. You cannot claim that you did it, Sangano. Even Honorable Yeremia Chihana, who will agree with me, this you didn't do. Honestly. And by the way, you come here and ask me about Nkando Bridge. When you was a Minister of Local Government, why didn't you do Nkando Bridge? You should have done Nkando Bridge. And you're asking me to do Nkando Bridge today. Should you ask for services when you leave? Nkando Bridge, you're asking me to do it today. You should have done it when you were minister. But let's be honest, Msipe, Sangano, Kampepuza, these have been done with Dr. Lazarus McCarthy Chakwera's government. And this, you cannot claim you plan. Even your fellow colleagues that side will not agree with you. You should talk about, I will tell you what you started. You started in the Cholo district office and you left it at 5%. We have done it up to 25%. You started in the Cholo Stadium, it was at 10%. We have done it now at 87%. You started in Chelo Stadium, it was at 10%. You can ask my brother there. It's now at 97%. You are good at starting and you are bad at finishing. Good starting. I love you, my brothers. You remain in opposition, don't worry. I love you so much. Remain there. You are good to be there. Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker. Thank you.
Members, can we make progress, please? Question, sorry? Yes, on the same, we're still on the same matter? Okay, you have the floor, but we need to be looking at time. All this time, we've only answered one question. Yes, but we've only done one main substantive question, Honorable. Yes, so can you stop arguing with the chair and just go straight to what you want to say?
Madam Speaker, I wanted to make myself clear. When I mentioned the word punitive, it's about the law. It's not about punishing people. When the Ministry of Local Government is constructing a market, there's a purpose. And when people offend that component, there should be regulations and laws that govern that. It's not about punishment. The laws that we make in this house, they're not meant to punish anybody. It's about people breaking the law. So when the minister stood and mentioned about punitive, maybe he's misquoted what I wanted to say. I wanted to say, what regulations, what laws is he putting in place so that when people are not trading in the right places, as a country, we need to have laws guiding those sectors. And then he's misquoting me to say punitive. When I say punitive, it's about the law. It's not about any measures of punishing people in any way that they want. As Madam Speaker, The honorable minister there is a very capable, intelligent, fearless. I'm sure you can go and kick these people out so that they go and trade at the light prices. It's not about, it's about the law. You'll be working under the law. So I want you to come out clear. What laws are you putting in place so that when these people are trading at the wrong place, as a nation, we should go and do it. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Honorable members, can we move to question 139, Lilongwe Central?
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker. I rise to confirm that question 139 is from Lilongwe Central, people of Senior Chief Kalumba, areas around the bypass, Zamkuru Market, Mitengo, Chagwanira, Kajala, Choyo, Burus. Thank you.
Honorable Minister of Lands. Minister of Lands, is there something wrong with your mic? You have the floor, Honorable.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, Madam. Let me answer the question on behalf of the Minister of Lands. Let me first thank the Honorable Member of Lilongwe Central, who is asking the Minister of Lands to consider constructing police staff houses at Chisio Bypass Police Unit. Right Honorable Speaker, Madam, as you are aware that government, through the Minister of Land, is constructing houses for Malawi Police Service across the country under the construction of 10,000 houses for security institutions project. Chisio Bypass Police Unit is one of the newly established police unit in the Central West Police Division, particularly in Lilongwe District. Madam Speaker, for this reason, construction of police houses at the said police unit will be considered in the phase 3 of the project. All things being equal, phase 3 of the project will be tendered in the 2025-2026 financial year to ease pressure on the accommodation for men and women in uniform at the Chisio Bypass Police Unit. Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, Madam.
Thank you, Honorable Member Honorable Minister, for your response. There's a supplementary from the owner of the question.
Right Honorable Speaker, I would like to appreciate the response from the ministry, considering that we are peri-urban and land for that unit was actually donated by a well-wisher, about a hectare, which is 2.5 acres. And having that response, it gives us some encouragement and confidence. The unit was built using UCDF funds, and it's a wonderful office. This is very promising. Thank you.
Honorable Member for Lilongwe City Central, machingali kwenu. Well, you look surprised to have sorry? Well, but I could see you on the screen, okay. Thank you. Mangochi South.
Mangochi Southwest.
Southwest.
And thank you very much, Madam Speaker, for giving an opportunity to the people of Mangochi Southwest, in particular the people of Senior Chief Ponda, Senior Chief Chimara, Senior Chief Chiripa, and TA Ntonda. From us is a policy question. These security houses, what mechanisms have you come up with to ensure that at least each and every constituency, because like in my constituency, I have two functional police posts, Chiripa and Namis. And we have one which is yet to be commissioned, which is at Pirong. And we are actually thinking of opening one at Intimabi. So the question is, what policy arrangements are there to ensure that at least each and every constituency which has got police posts is benefiting from these houses that we are constructing? It is very unfair for us, people of Mangochi Southwest, to explain to you that out of whatever you are saying you are constructing, not a single house has been constructed in my constituency. So what is the policy? We would want to have a fair distribution of the resources of the taxes that each and every Malawian is contributing. Even the people from Mangochi Southwest do contribute. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, for allowing us to ask this supplementary question. Thank you.
Honourable Member for Mangochi Southwest, Honourable Minister of Lands, Minister of Mining, standing in for Minister of Lands.
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker, Madam. Let me thank the Honourable Member from Mangochi Southwest, who is asking a mechanism that is being used to make sure that all constituencies have benefited from the security houses. Let me say that this government, under the leadership of Dr. Lazarus Makathi Chakwera, is going to construct houses at every police unit, because we are continuing beyond 16th September, and therefore every police unit is going to be to have the staff houses, and therefore the Honourable Member should not be worried. This is coming soon. Thank you so much, Right Honourable Speaker, Madam.
Thank you. Chikwawa East.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving me Chikwawa East the chance to ask a supplementary question, mainly from the people of Senior TA Makwira. Madam Speaker, I wanted to find out from the Minister, we are given about 10 houses to be constructed at Makwira Police Unit, and 6 of them have started, but it has been now 6 months. The contractor is not there. I don't know when the contractor has come back to start constructing these houses. And I also to find out when these remaining 4 houses are going also to kick off. Thank you, Madam Speaker, Madam.
Chikwawa East, Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker, Madam. Let me thank the Honourable Member for Chikwawa East, who is asking about the houses that have already started being built at Makwira Police Unit, and 6 houses are under construction, and 4 are not yet started, but the contractor is not on the ground. Let me assure the Honourable Member that the officials from Ministry of Land are going to come and investigate that to see what has happened with the contractor, because at least at this police unit, there's movement. The houses have already started being constructed, but we just have to assess what is the situation, why that has stalled, why the contractor is not on the ground, and therefore the officials from Ministry of Lands are going to come on the ground to make sure that the contractor should continue with the work that he was given. Thank you so much, Right Honourable Speaker, Madam.
Thank you. Chiradzulu West. Sorry, Leader of Opposition. Is it a point of, sorry? Okay, you have the floor.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, for giving me a chance to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Lands. Right Honorable Speaker, I would like to ask the Minister that at Luchenza, there are security houses, and for the last 8 months, it's still at foundation level. When will they move from the foundation level to a certain stage? And yet there has been a lot of pronouncement and talk about these security houses, but nothing is happening. Thank you.
Petition and Honourable Member for Mulanje South West. Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker. Madam, let me thank the Honourable Member for Mulanje Southwest. Yes, Mulanje Southwest, who is asking about the security houses at Luchenza Police Unit, where work has already started, but it's not continuing. Let me also say that the Minister of Lands officials will also have to come and establish what has happened with that, because at least the work started, unlike, yes, at least the foundation has already started, unlike other places where they have not yet even seen a contractor. But at least you have solace that the contractor was on the ground, and we just have to see what is happening with the contractor so that he can continue doing the work on the ground, and then our men and women in uniform can have their staff houses completed. Thank you so much, Right Honourable Speaker, Madam.
Thank you. We now go to question pertaining to Minister of Information and Digitalization. Question 113, Zomba Likanga. Zomba Likanga.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise to confirm question number 113 in today's order paper that indeed is coming from the people of Zomba Likanga. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Honourable Member for Zomba Likanga. Honourable Minister of Information.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Through you, allow me to thank the Honourable Member for Zomba Likangala for that question, in which she is asking my ministry to consider erecting telecommunication towers in the areas of Namikango, Pew Pew Trading Center, and Pirimiti Trading Center. Very Honourable Speaker, let me sincerely thank the Honourable Member for Zomba Likangala once again for that question. Madam Speaker, Namikango is 2.2 kilometers away from Zomba Chicheri site, which Airtel is co-siting with TNM. Terrain is good and does not hinder any signal propagation around the surrounding areas. The area is within the coverage radius, so a test team will visit the trading center to check and make necessary optimization so that any coverage gaps are corrected. Madam Speaker, Pew Pew Trading Center is covered by Chulu network site, which Airtel is co-siting with TNM. Pew Pew site on Pew Pew Hill. The site was relocated from Chulu after the site was flooded following Cyclone Freddy. Pirimiti Trading Center, Madam Speaker, is covered by 2 Airtel network sites. That's at Jali Trading Center site, which is 2.6 kilometers from Jali site, and another one 3 kilometers from Pirimiti Trading Center, respectively. Considering that both distances from the sites are within coverage radius and terrain of the area is good, Pirimiti is expected to be covered by network signals from the 2 sites. So Airtel Drive Test Team will visit the trading center for checks and corrections of the coverage gaps so that should there be need for optimization that can be done in the areas can be covered. Madam Speaker, TNM has 2 sites, that's at Jali, on Jali Hill, which is serving Namikango and Pirimiti Trading Center. The areas will be visited again to review and optimize the sites to address the reported challenges. TNM has a tower in Pew Pew Trading Center. The trading center will be visited to review and optimize the site to address the reported challenges. Madam Speaker, from the responses that have been given, the honourable member is assured that there is no immediate need for a new tower in the area, but rather optimization of the 3 towers that are currently available serving those areas, and the timeline for doing these works or the visits, we're looking at around 30th of this month so that these issues can be addressed. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Information, Mzimba South.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving the people of Mzimba South to ask a supplementary question. Just want to find out from the Minister if he can consider installing a tower at either Vibangalala or Ndava or Emuchakachakeni. These places are within the same place, but if you look at the distance, the tower that they are using right now, we are using the tower from Jenda to Bangalala is about 19 kilometers. And from Bangalala to the another tower, which is at Mbangweni, is about 10 kilometers. From Bangalala to Mavungwe is also 11 kilometers. From Bangalala to Makosikazi, where there is another tower, is also 11 kilometers plus. Last time I had requested the ministry through a formal letter, which was responded here, and we were given hope that you will have this tower, but until now, we don't have a tower. We struggle too much in terms of the network. Airtel doesn't work, TNM doesn't work. Most of you, when you are calling me, when I'm at Bangalala, you always don't reach me. And you, Honorable Minister of Information, you like calling me, but you don't reach me because at Bangalala there is no network. So please, Honorable Minister, please, as we are going out tomorrow, please consider me a tower. Thank you so much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Mzimba South. Honorable Minister of Information and Digitalization.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Through you, allow me to thank the honourable member for Mzimba South for that supplementary question, which sounds somehow new, but since he has alluded to the fact that he has raised a similar question before in the House, allow me to respond as follows. He's requesting for a tower at somewhere either Bangalala or Ngala or Mchakachakeni, because the area is currently being serviced by a network that is from Jenda, Mavungure, and Makosikazi. Indeed, these distances are far from Bangalala, Ngala, and Mchakachakeni, and indeed a question was raised in this House requesting a tower at one of the sites. An undertaking was made that a tower be considered. The issue we had was that of resources. I can assure the honourable member that this will be considered now that we have a bit of resources that we can use to either transfer other towers or construct new towers altogether. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Very much, Honourable Minister. Zomba Malosa.
Thank you so much, Right Honourable Speaker, for giving people of Zomba Malosa to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Information. I would like to ask the Minister to consider Kasonga area. There is no network. I've been writing to your office, but I think things haven't gone well, so I would like to remind you, Zomba Malosa, Kasonga is just after Songani. You go up after Domasi Mission Secondary School, you go up. There is really no network, either TNM or Airtel. Thank you very much, Madam Right Honourable Speaker.
Zomba Malosa, Honourable Minister of Information and Digitalization.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Allow me to thank the honourable member for Zomba Malosa for that supplementary question. where she is asking for a consideration that a tower be built at Kasonga area, that's after Songani. Madam Speaker, that has been noted, and it will be considered. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Dakota Central.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, for giving us an opportunity, the people of Senior Chief Malenga Chanzi and Senior Chief Mponde, to ask the Minister of Information to provide us with a tower at the roundabout trading center in Kasamba area. The tower is needed to service the people of Kapata, Wozi, Tale 2, Zadala, Malenga Sanga, and those that crosses the Nkhotakota Game Reserve going to Kasungu. We have no network there. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Allow me, through you, to thank the honourable member for Nkhotakota Central for that supplementary question, in which she is asking the ministry to consider constructing a tower to service the areas around Roundabout Trading Center. He has specifically mentioned Roundabout Trading Center as the preferred site for that tower. The honourable member, I assure the honourable member that a team will be sent to visit Nkhotakota Central in the area of Senior Chief Malenga Chanzi and look at the possibility of installing a tower or do optimization of the existing towers so that the areas of Kapata, Zadala, and others around the Roundabout Trading Center should be serviced adequately. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. Guidance, Deputy Leader.
Right Honorable Speaker, now we're going to handle questions going to the Ministry of Water and Sanitation, starting with question 131, and they'll be handled by the Honorable Minister of Information. Thank you.
Water is which question? Question number. Okay, thank you. Honorable Member for Nchisi Northeast, question 131.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise to confirm that question 109 indeed came from Nchisi Northeast. Senior Chief Ntondo. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Honorable is 131, not 13. Question 131, Nchisi North.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Yes, it's question 103.
No, 131.
It's not working here.
Confirm, Honorable. Just to confirm, 131.
Okay, thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise to confirm that question 131 indeed came from Nchisi Northeast, Senior Chief Ntondo. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member for Nchisi Northeast. Honorable Minister of Education standing in for Minister of what? Sorry, Minister of Information standing in for Minister of Water.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Allow me, through you, to thank the Honourable Member for Nchisi Northeast for that question, in which the Honourable Member is asking the Minister of Water and Sanitation to consider providing piped water to Mpeza Secondary School. According to her, despite efforts to drill a borehole, a viable source has not been found, making piped water the most viable solution. The piped water will provide clean water for learners, staff, and surrounding communities and promote hygiene and well-being. Madam Speaker, once again, allow me to thank the Honourable Member for the question. Madam Speaker, let the Honourable Member be informed that Mpeza Secondary School has a borehole that was constructed during the same time the school was being constructed. The aim was to provide essential water supply for the institution. However, the constructed borehole has a low water yield problem, which has contributed to the ongoing water supply challenges being faced by the school. Madam Speaker, in light of these difficulties and considering that the Ministry of Water currently does not have the adequate resources, the Honourable Member may consider utilizing the DDF or CDF for the District Water Development Fund, or indeed from any other development partner, to invest in a reliable and sustainable water supply system for the school, utilizing either groundwater or surface water resources. Furthermore, Madam Speaker, it is also worth noting that another important government water supply initiative is currently underway in the Honourable Member's constituency, which includes the development of water supply system at Nsumba Training Center, located less than 10 kilometers from Mpeza Secondary School. This proximity presents an opportunity to extend the scheme to Mpeza Secondary School, ensuring that students have consistent access to safe water. The Ministry will work closely with the Honourable Member to try to identify partnerships and other avenues of financing so that the school can be connected to safe water. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
Much Honourable Minister, Kasungu North. Honourable Member for Kasungu North, the owner of the question, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving Chair Institutional Fees for asking some supplementary question. Madam Speaker, I just want to inform Honourable Minister that the information he has received it's not true. At Mpeza Secondary School, we don't have a borehole. We tried to drill 2 times, but we didn't find the water. So I just want to inform him. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Nchisi Northeast. Honourable Minister, can you take note of what the Honourable, probably you can respond.
Madam Speaker, thank you. Once again, allow me to thank the Honourable Member from Nchisi Northeast for that supplementary question. The information that the Honourable Member has provided is indeed true. In my response, Madam Speaker, I did say that despite efforts to drill a borehole, a viable source has not been found. So efforts were made indeed, as she is saying, to drill a borehole, and those efforts did not yield any desired results because the water yield at the place is very low. So indeed, there is no water at the moment, there is a problem. And as I did say, we are going to work with the Honourable Member closely so that avenues of financing could be found that Mpeza School should have access to clean water. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Kasungu North.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, for granting an opportunity to the people of Kasungu North to ask a supplementary question, but I'm doubting if the Minister of Information will give me that response, what I need. The question is to do with a follow-up. Kasungu as a district had a pilot project in TS Mlemba and TH Sempere, whereby we are going to have piped water. For me, in Kasungu North, is around Chisempere Trading Center. The first project that was to do with the drilling of a borehole and putting up a tank stand was done some months ago. But since then, we haven't seen the contractor up to date. I'm asking this question because the rainy season is now gone. I don't know when will the project resume so that it should come to a conclusion. So I'm asking because this is the last day to ask questions. So I need to be heard back home that I did ask a question in the last parliamentary. And Madam Speaker, I don't know what are we going to do with our questions that we feel they were supposed to be done this time around. Thank you.
Thank you. Whoever will come, I'm sure you will come back, so you'll be able to get a chance to ask whenever you come back. Thank you. Honorable Minister for Information.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Allow me through you to thank the Honourable Member for Kasungu North for that supplementary question, in which the Honourable Member for Kasungu North is following up on a question that, on a project that is currently underway in the areas of TA Simlemba and TH Sempere. The first phase was to drill a borehole and also plant a tank stand. And to the surprise of the Honourable Member for Kasungu North, representing the people of TH Sempere and TH Simlemba, the works seem to have stalled. He would like to request, or rather to find out, when the project will resume. Madam Speaker, I've taken note, and officials from the Ministry of Water and Sanitation will take it up so that the Honourable Member can be furnished with responses as to when the project should be expected to recommence. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honourable Minister. Honourable Member for Mangochimankibe, then Mzuzu City.
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker. I have a supplementary question to do with the Nkudzi project piped water, whose main intention was to save the hotels, resorts, lodges along the lake, but also the villages. And my supplementary question is to do with the fact that although we have plenty of water passing through the main pipe, Southern Region Water Board is failing, I think due to probably lack of pipes or something, it is failing to feed the villages up to now. So we have a challenge whereby it will also affect the collection of revenues, because I think the project was supposed to be earning revenue, and those who can pay are the resorts, the hotels and the like, but they can't be fed up to now because of lack of pipes. So I thought the Minister would be able to explain and probably approach Southern Region Water Board to make sure that they provide the water to the intended people, and also to say that between Sun and Sand and Nkope, that area where we have so many hotels and village and the resorts and lodges, there's no network. And this is not the first time, Madam Speaker, I have asked this question to the Honourable Minister. There's no network. We just need one tower to boost. If we are serious with tourism, we need one tower. There's no network. People cannot.
We are talking of water. We're talking of water, Honourable Minister.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Thank you.
Honourable Minister of Information.
Madam Speaker, thank you. Through you, allow me to thank the honourable member for Mangochi Monkey Bay for that supplementary question, where he is following up on the piped water project at Linkudzi, which is aimed at providing safe and clean water to the hotels, resorts, lodges, and also villages along the lake. Madam Speaker, the honourable member has alluded to the fact that the works stalled, and he suspects that it could be due to lack of equipment within the board, something we cannot comment on now, but I will take it up with the board to find out why the project has stalled and to make sure that the project takes off again. Madam Speaker, it is in the plans and vision of the President to make sure that all parts of the country people have access to clean and safe drinking water, but also the tourism sector, which is within the main pillars of the economic recovery process of the country in the ATM, cannot function properly if we do not have access to clean water. So this is at the heart of government, and let me assure the honourable member of Mangochi Monkey Bay that the issue of water supply from Linkudzi, that project, will be followed up. Madam Speaker, he goes on to ask for a network tower from the Ministry of Water and Sanitation. But allow me, Madam Speaker, to say that has been noted. Indeed, it was asked sometime to the Ministry of Information, and let me reaffirm the commitment that I made to the people of Mangochi Monkey Bay, that a tower will be considered so that the people along the lake can indeed have access to proper communication. Thank you very much.
Very much. I hope, honourable member for Mangochi Monkey Bay, it's not the bill that we passed in the morning, the stress levels, and you can say a tower when it's a minister of water. I hope it's not anything connected to the bill in the morning. And honourable member for Blantyre City Southwest, it's unfortunate you were not in the chamber. I'm sure the bill was looking for you. Honourable member for Mzuzu City.
On a point of order. Okay. Oh, Mandiba said.
City. Before, I recognized him before.
Yes. Right, Honorable Speaker, thank you so much for recognizing Mzuzu City to ask the Minister of Information, who is standing in for the Minister of Water, a supplementary question. Madam Speaker, Mzuzu City is one of the fastest growing cities, but yet it lacks piped water in some areas, like Chamalaza, Gesha, Chipambo, Zorozoro. So I would like to ask the Minister to consider providing piped water into these strategic places. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Mzuzu City, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Allow me, through you, to thank the honourable member for Mzuzu City for that supplementary question, in which he is requesting the ministry to consider ensuring that the people of Chimpango, Zorozoro, Kesha, and others surrounding Mzuzu City are supplied with clean and safe water. Allow me, Madam Speaker, to assure the honourable member that, as I did say, it is in the plans of the President and his government to ensure that all people in the country have access to clean and safe drinking water. And that includes the people of Mzuzu City. Mzuzu City, I agree with him, is a fast-growing city. We cannot afford having a city to which even the country is expanding flights, domestic flights and international flights, and then we have pockets of that city having no access to clean water. This has been taken note of, and the honourable member is assured that it will be considered. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Very much. Blunt citizens, I hope it's not a supplementary. You're saying a point of order? You have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, is it in order that today, being the last day of business, because tomorrow is Sunday formalities, today the government should be a battery low at 2%. Look at Madam Speaker, no ministers, only 3. It's as if we have no government, the last day of parliament. What is happening? I hope the leader has gone to auction holdings to sort out prices for tobacco. I hope so. Otherwise, we are finishing this parliament on a very low note. You can see the faces. I think the barometer has really put them down. And lastly, Madam Speaker, when you come in September, I know you're coming. I know you're coming. Ask for this seat. It's very comfortable, Madam Speaker. I'll be there. Thank you so much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Remember, I said it because he was not there when we were doing the bill. I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. Honorable member for Blantyre City Southeast. I'm sure the Honorable Minister of Health will bring the bill again tomorrow, so that you should be one of the ones to contribute on that very important bill. Honorable members, the point of order that you raised, there isn't any business which is failing. I'm sure the ministers are responding to your questions as you have requested. Thank you. Sorry, Honorable member from Kotakota Central. Honorable members, we have done more than 3 supplementaries for the water. We'll go to the question 132, Lilongwe Central. Lilongwe Central, you're very lucky today. It's your second question.
Right, Honorable Speaker, I'm humbled today. It's my day. And I rise to confirm that question 132 is from the people of Senior Chief Sabango and the Senior Chief Karumba. These are areas around Chambala, Kangoma Secondary School, Kangoma Health Center, people of Kudu, people around Pondamali Trading Center. Thank you.
Very much, Lilongwe City Central. Honorable Minister of Water. Is it on landlord, Lilongwe Central? Yes, it's Lilongwe Central.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Allow me to thank you and to thank the honorable member through you for the question in which he is asking the Minister of Water and Sanitation to consider extending piped water from Kazola to Pondamali, which is a fast-growing trading center. An assurance on the same, according to the honorable member, was given by the Lilongwe Water Board. Secondly, the honorable member is requesting the Minister of Water and Sanitation to consider extending piped water from Chitsimi Admak to Mjolo and Kundu. And thirdly, he is requesting the Minister of Water and Sanitation to consider extending piped water from Muchi to Chambala and from Chimutu to Kangoma Trading Center. Madam Speaker, I would like to thank the honorable member once again for this question, where he is requesting for water to be connected to the indicated places. Madam Speaker, the honorable member is informed that the Lilongwe Water Board currently has plans indeed to extend piped water supply to areas including Kangoma and Mochi under the European Investment Bank funded project that was approved by Parliament last December. The project, Madam Speaker, is planned for implementation during this financial year. Furthermore, Madam Speaker, the Ministry of Water and Sanitation has also directed Lilongo Water Board to extend water coverage to trading centers along the 6 miles area to Bunda Road, which covers Pondamali and Mjolo trading centers. These activities have been included in the 2025-2026 capital expenditure budget for Lilongwe Water Board. Madam Speaker, thank you.
Thank you. Dedza West and then Mzimba North. Oh, the owner of the question, Dedza West, the owner of the question is rising.
Right Honorable Speaker, it's indeed my day today. The city is extending towards my constituency, meaning that we need basic and necessary utilities. With the response from the Minister of Water, I'm encouraged. Thank you so much.
Very much, Dedza West.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, for the opportunity to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Water and Sanitation. I would like to ask the Minister if he can make a deliberate program of piped water for the West constituency. I'm asking this question, Madam Speaker. We just hear about piped water when we come here in town and when we visit some areas which are maybe suburban. But what is painful enough is that the whole constituency is a catchment of perennial rivers like the Jampwi, Rifidzi, and even Chenchelele. And we are a custodian of Zalanyama Forest Reserve, which is a catchment of these rivers. So I would like if they can have a deliberate program to make sure that the whole area that covers Zalanyama has been put to piped water. The areas include Kafere, Kavala, Ndevu, Chenchelele, just to mention a few that cover Zalanyama Forest Reserve. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam.
Very much, Honorable Member for Dedza West. Honorable Minister of Water.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Through you, allow me to thank the Honourable Member for Dedza West for that supplementary question in which he is asking if there could be a deliberate program for Dedza West piped water project to at least address the challenges of access to clean water that is being experienced by the people of Dedza West, particularly the people in the areas surrounding Zalanyama Forest. These are Kafere, Kapala, Ndevu, Checherere, among others. Madam Speaker, the request has been noted, and under the piped water expansion program that is being implemented by the Ministry of Water, this project is targeting all communities in the country. There are various models that are being used. Other areas are being given piped water, while the borehole drilling program is still going on. The aim ultimately is to make sure that everyone in the country, every village, every community, has access to clean water, in line with United Nations General Assembly recognition of supply to clean water as a human right. Madam Speaker, with the vision that the government has, let me assure the honourable member that the people of Dedza West will be considered. I thank you, Madam.
Mzimba North.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Good afternoon, and indeed, welcome to you are missing the past 2 days. Madam Speaker, there is a project which was given a grant by African Development Bank, which was from Bwengu in Itieja Vikua all the way to Enkweni and coming through to Ngonga. Up to now, it was supposed to start on 20th December. It has not started. And at the same time, there is a project which is starting from your constituency, madam, from Ekwendeni, passing through Edundu, Mtwaro, to Kafukule up to Mperembe, with the money which was left over from the ADB funding. Madam Speaker, that project too has not taken off. I would like to inquire from the Minister of Water, when is it starting? I am saying this, Madam Speaker, because the extended credit facility which is allowing government to borrow and receive grants is expiring in 2 months. And if it expires, this money will be withdrawn and the grant will not be available. Madam Speaker, I don't want to leave this to Professor Arthur Peter Mtalika to negotiate again for this facility. We know that we are ready to govern this country. And with your guidance, Madam Speaker, which I have received throughout, I am following Professor Arthur Peter Mtalika as a noble and genuine cause. And I also thank the guidance from the leader of opposition, who has always guided me in this House. His leadership has immensely helped me. Madam Speaker, Dr. Chaponda is a very genuine man and a very genuine leader. When you are moving me into that side, Honorable Chaponda, please consider me for a ministerial position. With these few remarks, I want to be a leader of the with these few remarks, Madam Speaker, I hope Professor Peter Mtalika is taking over very shortly with me and in the Alliance for Democracy. I submit, Madam Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mzimba North, Honorable Minister of Information. Whip, you have a point of order or something? Sorry, what? Well, I was just asking because I had already recognized the minister. You have a point of order or something? Because I saw you raising your hand. Point of order. Okay, do you think probably it would be normal if I allow the minister to respond, or maybe you can proceed? Yes, proceed. Mm-hmm.
Madam Speaker,
Honorable Deputy Leader, order please, so we can hear the honorable member for.
Madam Speaker, you will therefore not be surprised that even the Minister of Health herself is affected by the bill that we passed this morning. But that was only a lighter moment, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, in the morning, we all stood up in praise of one Emuhie Namachekecha for a very good job that he has done for us members of parliament. But I also thought that there's one noble person in this house who is an alumnus of Mzuzu University. She just graduated with a PhD from the university from home. She's not being recognized. I thought as a house we would also recognize in the same vein. But that said, I wanted to also, no, the Speaker has taken note and I know she will do the needful. Further, Madam Speaker, that as I had indicated last week, there is a question under Standing Order 14 that I had submitted to government.
Please, I can't hear the honorable member, please. Proceed, honorable.
Sorry, Speaker. I was saying that I did lament last week that I submitted a question under Standing Order 14, and I'm expecting a response today. I should believe that the deputy leader is ready with that response. But further that after question time, if we could consider some constitutional statements. We've got some colleagues here that have got some statements that they would want to deliver. Time permitting, Madam Speaker, if that would also be considered. I so submit, Madam Speaker.
Yes, yeah, I'm sure that you can negotiate with government so that they can give you time back if that's what you're agreeing in terms of how we proceed with business. Honorable Minister, you respond before we go for health break.
Madam Speaker, thank you very much. Allow me to thank the honourable member for Zimba North for that supplementary question. Madam Speaker, the honourable member is simply making a follow-up on a number of projects that he did mention, and I have taken note of the reminder, and it will be escalated to the ministry officials. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Very much, and indeed, just to congratulate Dr. Vera Kantukule, our own Minister of Tourism. I think it's the first time from the time you got your accolades to see you in the House. Congratulations, and we are all proud of you. Thank you. And I'm sure some of us will do the same. It's not too late to go and get but don't go to the ones behind the corners. Do the straight ones. Yes, next I'm sure it will be Blantyre City Southwest. I'm sure he's going to get one. Why not? And Salima Southwest, I'm sure he is also going to go and pursue for another one. Honorable members, honorable members, sorry, before we go for health break, I've got two announcements to make. We have visitors coming from constituency of Honorable Biswick Million. They are 30 in number. They've come to observe proceedings. Alendo mwachaka constituency kwa Honorable Biswick Million, imirirani tukulandireni. These headmasters, welcome our headmasters. Welcome to Parliament of Malawi. Honorable Million, yes. Thank you. Thank you for visiting us. Thank you. We also have 35 faith leaders. These are coming from Honorable Minister of Transport and the Government Chief Whip. All the faith leaders that are coming from, I'm presuming it's in Zimba Central. Zimba Sorora, sorry. Sorora. Most welcome to Parliament of Malawi. Thank you for visiting us. Honorable members, it is 10 minutes to 4. I now suspend proceedings for health break. We shall resume sitting at 20 minutes past 4. House suspended.